Of course, by the way, out of Weatherford, Texas. Puck comes out to Gray, who just had that last shot out top. Here's the shot. Score! From the right point, it was taken by Devon Sood. And for the second night in a row, or was it Sood? No, it's actually going to be Cross getting a goal. I thought it was number 9, but apparently it's going to be Cross, as maybe it was deflected in.
Yeah, and speaking of the second night in a row, it's the second night in a row the Wranglers have scored the first goal of the game. So New Mexico, they need to get that forward out on these points a little bit better, playing a little too deep in their own zone, leaving those points for the Wranglers wide open for these shots.
Yeah, you saw the shot. Sood took the shot, and the goal was Cross, and Cross getting his 9th goal, 17th point, as he was there to deflect home the shot. Past the left wing side, it was Bauer. Now comes back out the center, where it's clipped by Antonelli. Now in the zone is a shot, and they score again. This time on a break, and this time it is going to be Polk's getting a goal. It's 2-0, as Polk's getting his 4th goal and 5th point.
Yeah, that was a goal that started way back in the Wranglers zone. It was a nice defensive play from Charlie Skinner. There was an Iceholes player that was charging the net, and then the puck broke out really quick up to the Wranglers here. Number 15 coming in uncontested for the Wranglers. Again, that was Polk's, and just puts that shot nice and low under the glove of Jaden Paporis. So New Mexico getting a quick wake-up call here. Wranglers came to play tonight.
Galliano, a defenseman with 1 assist on a year. Now the puck on the left wing side. Woodfin, he centered. It was intercepted. Here come the Ice Wolves. Down the middle now, it's Illing. Illing shoots, score!
What a snipe by Illing, coming right down Main Street, right over the glove of Noling. And that's how you get back in the game, Scott.
What a shot is right.
Beautiful shot. We're going to get a nice replay of this one from a couple of different angles.
Illing, that's Hoogstein. I thought it was 16. That's Ryan Hoogstein. That's why it was a blast.
Okay, yeah, Hoogstein had a great game last night, number 8 for New Mexico.
My apologies there. I saw 16, but it was 18 on the shot.
Yeah, coming right down Central Avenue there, getting this team right back in action here, and 3 goals in less than 5 minutes of play here in this first period.
Yeah.
We're in for a barn burner, I think.
Well, barn burner, score fest, whatever you want to call it, but Ryan Hoogstein, 3rd goal in 2 nights.
And you're correct, Scott, number 18. I think I said it was number 8, but yeah, you're Ryan Hoogstein.
Well, you said 8. I said 16. I thought I saw 6.
From our angle, it was hard to see the number on the back of his jersey.
I thought I saw 6, but then that shot, that more looked like 2 of the shots he took yesterday.
Yeah. Regardless, it was one of the good guys, the Ice Wolves, and their team is back in action.
Butler down the right wing side, gets a burst of speed, picked up by a man as Polk's knocked him against the board. Butler got the puck back. Here's Williams now skating in. Backhander. It's a shot, save, rebound, score!
What a move by the defenseman, Jack Williams, out of Anchorage, Alaska. Jumping in with the rush, coming down the right-hand side, making a nice backhand spin move, shooting that puck up, and that puck gets deflected up in the air. The goaltender had no idea where it was. Here it is one more time. This is defenseman Williams coming down, making a nice backhand move. That puck goes straight up in the air, and actually it's tapped in.
Yeah, Callahan Butler got the goal. I was watching, it was in first place in line, and it was Cal Butler closely followed by Jack Williams. As you'll see it right here, just flips it. We had a similar goal last night by the Ice Wolves as well.
And it was Butler right about the red line, took about a big hit, just kept plowing through, got that puck over to Williams. Williams knew to jump in the rush. He's a smart defenseman, big 6'4" defenseman for the Ice Wolves. Made that nice move, cutting to the net. Took a backhanded shot. That puck deflected up in the air and landed in a fortunate spot for Callahan Butler, and all he had to do was just tap that thing in.
2-2 is the score. The penalty has not been put on the score sheet yet.
Penalty assist to the Ice Wolves, number 72.
It is Tilly, and there's a shot, and they score again.
It was a shot from number 2, Galliano, from the point, and it just happened to get deflected in front, so it wasn't a clean shot. we're going to see a replay of this goal, but once again, it's the defenseman for the Wranglers. Here it is, Scott, one more time. Look at this shot coming from the point. Gets deflected down low and just completely fools the Ice Wolves goaltender, Jaden Pecoris. He thought it was going to the left side of him, but it deflected and curved right. Here it is one more time. Nice tip down low for the Wranglers, and they're back on top. So that power play didn't take long, Scott.
Justin Fielden getting his 8th goal of the year from Antonio Galliano and Zachary Polk. It's a power play goal, and the Ice Wolves, who are down 2-0, down 3-2.
These forwards, the left winger and the right wingers, are going to have to get closer to these points to stop these shots from coming.
Seager down the left wing side, across the line, shoots, he scores! Right back at you, Brock Seager. He gets his 6th goal and 25th point. This is a track meet.
It's a track meet, another snipe. Bar down shot from Seager. What a tough angle. Here it is again, a 3-on-1 rush for the Ice Wolves. Seager takes that shot and just completely blows it past the goaltender for the Wranglers, Logan Nolan. But what a snipe, and the celebration from Seager for the Ice Wolves. He had an opportunity to pass it. We saw that last night. Look at that. Right up in the top corner, Scott. That's called top cheddar.
Top cheddar indeed. And shot all the way down ice by the Ice Wolves with 4:06 to go in the period. Minute 8 to play here on the power play. Short-handed opportunity.
Smart play by Jake Wenner there. He intercepted the pass, passed it all the way back down to his zone, and kill some time on this power play. So good effort from Wenner.
Yeah, Wenner with one short-handed goal to go along with the power play goal. Puck is centered. Here's Butler shooting. He scores! They got the steal, and Callahan Butler gets his 3rd short-handed goal.
What a snipe! Bar down off the goalpost. Beautiful forechecking from Jake Wenner led to this goal, but here it is. Beautiful pass, wide open. I can't believe the Wranglers left him that wide open. They were thinking breakout, but there he is celebrating right to the crowd, getting them riled up here tonight. And it's Callahan, Butler, Flint, and Antonelli all in on the celebration for the Ice Wolves.
Callahan Butler, 15th goal, 29th point. He's got 5 power play goals, and tonight he had his 3rd shorthanded goal, Tom.
Man, this team, they can strike in waves, and we've seen it here now. I mean, they just lit up the Wranglers here with a shorthanded goal. They're still clearing those squishy Ice Wolves off the ice as we speak. So
they've been busy tonight,
They've been busy running those Ice Wolves back up to the fans to throw them on the ice, because this team can strike at any moment.
With 2 goals tonight. And Butler, when you look at him, he's got 16 on the season and 30 points.
That's having a terrific year. Callahan Butler up there in the scoring with Jake Wenner and Ryan Hookstein as well.
Shot and a score from the left circle. Cross gets it in.
Wow, this one just completely catches Jaden Pecoris by surprise. It was a tough angle shot. Number 94 for the Texas Wranglers, Kalen Cross out of Cranbrook, British Columbia here. Look at this shot. Nice no-look backhand pass, and he just takes that shot. It might have deflected off number 13 for the Ice Wolves, which kind of caught the goaltender by surprise. There it is one more time, and just a little friendly fire, I think, with the deflection. But nice shot and a goal from Kalen Cross, and we're tied up once again.
Center ice, lost it. Here's Jake Wenner. Wenner will play it along the near side to Seager. Rock Seager across the line, in on goal. Seager centered, and a score. Callahan Butler.
What a play by Callahan Butler. And Scott, that's the hat trick for Callahan Butler.
And here come the hats.
What a move from Seager with the pass over to Butler. Can't wait to see this one again. Here it is. He just dangles the West Texas Wrangler with a beautiful backdoor pass right down Main Street. And there's Butler saluting the crowd. He knows he's got the hat. Look at this pass. Everybody's watching Seager, but it's Butler on the back door, the right-hand shot. and the hats go flying here at the outpost in Albuquerque.
West Texas down 5-4. 30 seconds on the 4-on-4. Here's Zane. Zane shoots, and a save is made with the pads by Pecoris.
Yeah, Pecoris didn't like that extra little shot there, trying to net that puck out of his glove. Gave the West Texas Wrangler a little poke right back there, but it was a nice save. Illing and Flint right there on the doorstep protecting their goaltenders. So
Chile into the action. How about that?
yeah, and I think we actually are going to have a penalty here on the Wranglers, maybe unsportsmanlike conduct. So let's see what the call is.
For 26 seconds. Then it turns into a conventional power play, but 4-on-3 for the moment. Comes out to the point, Ross. Ross at the left circle, top of the slot now, Ross. Ross on the right wing side, center. Ross gets the puck back. Now right wing, here's the centering pass. It goes back up the middle. Sexton couldn't get it. That's Sexton again. Near side, Ross. Ross scores!
What a shot, what passing from the Ice Wolves. It was Wenner to Sexton over to Ross. Ross using the defenseman as a screen. You knew Ross was going to get on the board here eventually tonight. He's been having a phenomenal game, flying all over the ice. Here it is, one more time. Look at this passing. There's Ross, and then what a beautiful shot using that defenseman as a screen. Goaltender had no chance on that one. Ross saluting the crowd, and the Ice Wolves now with a nice 2-goal cushion.
Young man out of Proctor, Minnesota, 10th goal, 20th point on the year. Sexton trying to dig it out. Butler trying to dig it out. It comes out to the left point to Wenner. Wenner, right point to Ross. Ross tried to center. It was deflected, and Sexton with it. Sexton left circle. Sexton skates in to Butler, shooting, save, the rebound, score!
Beautiful goal. Nice move from Sexton, and I believe that's the 4th goal of the evening for Callahan Butler.
Do you get half thrown on the ice for that one, too?
They're throwing those squishy Ice Wolves out there, but boy, what a game for Callahan Butler. Look at this move from Sexton. Toe drag, nice patience. Over in the corner, passes it right down low. Spin move from Callahan Butler. The defensemen for the Wranglers leave him all wide open. That puck just squeezes through. We're going to see if we can get another angle of this from behind the net. And here we go. Here it is one more time. It's Sexton with a nice toe drag to Butler down low. And you're going to see this puck just squeeze right through the goaltender's pads there. And it's Callahan Butler out of Phoenix, Arizona with his 4th goal of the evening.
Brown will get the puck. Brown stick handles. He'll flip it right on goal. And nice job of just stop and play there by Pecoris. And a stop to play. Last night it was 48-11. The shots on goal in a 4-1 victory for the Ice Wolves. 46-32
Couldn't get back and back
tonight.
check all the way, and sometimes that when you're tired, you do end up taking.
He was out there for about 3.5 minutes
he really
before
was.
the power play. He was out there.
I thought he was going to get a goal there the way they were trying to work that puck over to him.
Yeah, he came close. Here's Wenner now in the right corner. Wenner, one of those guys vying for a short-hander. He's got 1 on the year. And Butler with a short-hander tonight. He's got 6, and now here's Wenner on a break. Wenner, backhand, scores! Another short-hander. Wenner with the second. It's 8-4.
Jake Wenner with the Peter Forsberg move. What a goal from Wenner. Short-handed goal. I cannot wait to see this one again from Jake Wenner. The patience, the skill, forehand, backhand. Here it is. This is what you call the Peter Forsberg move from the Olympic Games back in the day. Jake Wenner, a la Peter Forsberg. He can't believe it himself. Look at him. He's smiling. What a move from Wenner with the backhand. Huge goal. And the second, I believe, shorthanded goal for New Mexico on the evening.